G'day guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to start off the video at the end of the day. Right now is the end of the day, so the timeline of today's vlog is going to be a little bit out of whack, only because the title of this video is essentially the collapsible table that I ended up making today. So I'm going to quickly go through with you guys and show you that right now, just to try and add as much value and be as relevant as possible to the title of this video. And then if you're interested after that, you guys will be able to see the process from today, the ideas I had at the beginning before making this table, and then after that, and then whatever else I did today as well. But just quickly, let me show you guys this table that I finished making, and then we'll get to the actual vlog. So guys, let's just do a quick walk through the table, and I'll share with you guys like what parts we used to build it pretty much, because I didn't really get to show you guys as we were making it. However, let me show you guys before it gets too dark so I can't show you. So essentially, I used that board that we picked up from that table on the hard rubbish. It was like a clothing sort of drawer system that we picked up from the hard rubbish for nothing. I knocked out the top table, but then I got some pieces of wood for here, and we got some pieces of wood here. I just drilled those into the bottom of it like that. And then over the back here, we have, if you guys can see that, some hinges there. So we just drilled the hinges in to some board here that's gone into the van itself. So like this, like the windowsill part of the van, it's been drilled into there. And then if you can see that, it's pretty dark in here, but underneath the hinges have been sort of drilled on the bottom of that bit of board that I've placed under the table. Then essentially over here we have another hinge here. It's a smaller hinge. It is dark and difficult to see in here, but we've got that piece of wood here attached to the hinge right there. And again, this bit of board wasn't long enough to make the table completely straight. So I have a bit of wood here underneath just to prop it up a little bit, because when this board is folded back in there, it's perfect, so it hides in there perfectly. If it was any longer, this wouldn't fold down properly. So that is a simple version of a collapsible fold-up table for a van build. But to be honest guys, I think it is a freaking awesome and simple, really simple design. So yeah, that is the table, super functional, but I'm going to get back to the beginning of this vlog, and I'll leave you guys to it. G'day guys, welcome to today's vlog. I'm starting the morning off just working on the van here. I'm going to try and create some kind of kitchen area here at the front. I have big plans to use a kitchen, so I am cutting, just trying to do a simple design with these pieces of wood here. I'm just going to cut them all to this size. I just cut this one here to about 72 centimeters. So I'm going to do the rest of them. And then the plan is to have these as just simple legs like that, and two on the other side. And then just get a piece of wood that goes the length across the back of the seats there, have storage underneath, and then use it as a kitchen area as well. So it's gonna be pretty sick. But yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes, just playing around. And it's really cool when you just put wood there and you can kind of see it come to life and see how it's gonna work. So I'm just trying to figure out what the setup's gonna look like, because having the bench here at the front, I was thinking to use the edge of the bed as a seat. So then when I'm preparing food, I'll have the preparation area here, and then the sink will be out near the door here, so then I can sit here, prepare food, and then wash right next to the door right there. Then I'm also considering, so many things to consider, having a camera angle here, shooting this way when I'm doing my cooking videos. So it's going to be hard to do a direct shot this way because you got the chair in the way. I was hoping to set it up here and then shoot this way, but I could, maybe, if the bench comes out to here, because the sink's going to be about here back, so I guess I could sort of do that on the angle, but not directly down, which is going to be a bit difficult, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just trying to consider all these different variables to try and design it best suited to how I'm going to use it. So I've been trying to think of alternative ways to build this desk, and I think I've come to the conclusion, instead of building a whole bench that takes up this whole area, just going with the collapsible table idea, because it makes use of space so much, and I really like this idea. It's freaking amazing. The table, I measured from the bottom of this up to here, and it's about 72 centimeters. So if we make the table length or width or whatever it will be 70 centimeters, pretend the tape is the table. So that'll come out to here, and then a leg will come down this side and sort of fold from the middle and then back out. Let me explain this a bit better with the camera on the ground. So essentially I measured this up here, it's about 73 or so. So if we do 70 centimeters, so the table comes out here like this, somehow fix it with some kind of hinges and stuff, pretend the tape's a table, and then you bring the table up, has legs that fold up and in, so then you can fold the leg out like this, and the table leg comes down. So the table's fixed like that. Then when you finish with the table, you fold the legs back in, and then the table comes back down and sits flush up against this wall here. So then when you're not using the table, there's still a heap of space in here. I really like this idea because it's going to be freaking awesome, because I kind of didn't like the idea of giving up the space of walking in and out of, so that'll sort of prevent the disadvantage of having a bench that just fills this entire back seat area so you can't get over. So then when you're using it, you use it. When you're not using it, you put it away. It can also be a kitchen table, a desk, all that kind of stuff in one, I think. So pretty pumped. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm going to try and get it built today. So I was just looking on Pinterest for some kind of inspiration, and I think this table design is probably the best. Like, maybe get rid of that because there's going to be the window there obviously, and the blackboard, just sort of ignore that. So that's the table there, the leg folds back in, table comes back down. I think that is what we're going to try and replicate, or try and use that sort of idea to create the bench here. It's going to be pretty cool. Also guys, to all the Aussies out there, happy Australia Day, mate. It is the 26th of Jan. However, my videos are so like not up to date. So like this is gonna be like a few days behind, but happy Australia Day everybody. Hope you had a ripper. I'm gonna be spending it building a van. So I was thinking to grab like this piece of wood here that I had in my room. I was using this as like a sort of like shelving. However, I think this piece of wood is gonna be a little bit too small for what I need. But considering we picked up that drawing system, or the table, you know, the drawer we picked up on the hard rubbish like yesterday or the day before that, I think what I might do with that is knock off the top of it, which I'm working on at the moment. I just went back inside to grab my camera so I could show you guys. We're gonna grab the top off this drawing system here. Just been working on knocking it out, but I think this will be a pretty good size. It's proving to be too long here for when it folds down, but I might like cut off a little bit here and then have that up against the wall, and then it will fold down, and it's a pretty good size. I think it's gonna be good. Check this out, there's bloody planes. That's sick. Oh yeah, happy Australia Day, mate. We also have another customer coming for another vintage road bike that I have out the back here, so making my way down here again so I can get that bike. It's the yellow Melbourne Star. Alright, let's get it. There it is. It's the Melbourne Star Superstar SL vintage road bike, and I think they're coming pretty soon for it. So guys, we've been working on this table. It's looking pretty good. So just fixed this board here to sort of the windowsill, the window ledge, and I've already drilled in the table and the hinges, and it fits really good. But I've taken off the table so I can try and mount some kind of leg that comes out and then it'll sit up. But let me show you guys what it's looking like. So we just put some wood on the end of here and on the end of that bit of the table. It gets screwed on here like that. So it goes on here like this. Oh no. So it goes up like this, closes, and then opens like that. Yeah, then you got a table to work on pretty much. It's pretty awesome because sitting right next to an open window, so you get that cool breeze in while you're working on the laptop or cooking or doing whatever you gotta do on the table. It's pretty sick. I like it. So I decided I want to cut my hair because it's got ridiculously long. If you can see, Shania's already cut it, but it gets real buffy like around my neck area, and I just can't stand it. And I often hide it with a hat.
Don't move it.
But Shania's opted to help me cut it instead.
Don't stress, because I know where I'm going.
Haircut is done. Pretty happy with it, looks awesome. Kind of really like it. I've never really had it this sort of short before. I don't know what it looks like in the back, but good job, Naya. What did she do?
Wait, have a look. Give us a look. Give me a look.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you like it?
show me. Turn around.
Looks alright, doesn't it? So guys, I am pretty stoked on the new haircut, but also I'm pretty stoked on the table. It's been installed, it's all ready to rock and roll. Let me step through with you guys how to work it and what it looks like and everything, because it is awesome. Alright guys, so check this out. We sit down at the desk. It is a very good height. I just want to show how it folds down. Take off everything. We lift up this folds back. See if I can get out of the way. And then folds down like that. And it's all set. So it sits back there, perfect. It doesn't really move around because it's like measured pretty much perfectly so that the bottom, like the ground part, it sort of wedges it in there, so you can't get it out until you actually like pull it out properly. Now, one problem I did have was the leg. It was a little too short, because if you guys can see, when the leg is down there, it's kind of on a downward lean. So I'm just gonna have this little handy piece of wood here. I'm gonna sit it on top of there, and it sort of straightens it out. So it does look a lot better. But it is freaking awesome. So it easily fits my laptop, get some work done with some space to have like paper, like for notes and stuff like that, and also just like general other things, you know, editing. I can put the camera on the table as I do my work on the computer and stuff like that. It's freaking awesome. And also it does fit, hang on. It does fit a cooktop, while also having some space here for a chopping board or something like that, so I can prepare food, cut food up and everything like that. Super dope. But what I'm gonna do is set up a shot here, because I have plans to do like cooking videos and stuff while I'm on the road, like van life cooking videos and things like that. So I'm gonna test out what it looks like from back here, because I think this is like the best spot to set up a shot for the cooking videos, but let's see. From this angle, I might need to bring this seat forwards. Yeah, but essentially I'd have the tripod set up here, I think, and then get some cooking shots. It looks super sick. But yeah guys, I freaking love this table. It is awesome. It is so simple. It's awesome because it takes up some space. Like, there is quite a lot of table to do whatever you want to do. But then also when you finish with it, it just folds away basically to nothing. So then you have this space opened up, you know, make use of the space. And I really like the minimalist sort of aspect to this design. It's freaking awesome. But guys, let me know what you think. I think it's pretty sick. I think it's awesome. Alright guys, that is it from me for today's vlog. Thanks for coming along. Pretty proud on building this table. It's going to be pretty sick. Thank you guys for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Drop some questions down below. And some comments if you want as well. But if you want any questions answered, drop them down in the comments below. I want to do some Q&A. Thanks again guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.